Ricky will hunt him down.
Yeah, as long as he keeps him here all night.
Let it go. Let it go.
As long as he keeps him here all night.
Yeah. Let it go.
Again, like so.
Yeah.
You know, and then back to the jab.
Yeah.
Not get involved in a war.
So throw the combinations, step him off, get the distance, boom, 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 and again.
Then back to the jab again, repeat all night. You don't want a guy like Beltran to start getting comfortable and to start hustling you inside and mixing up shots, and, you know, he'll mix it up.
Ricky's got a good defence. That defence is tight, and sometimes he'll ride the shots.
It's brilliant, but what a lot of guys do with Ricky is that they think because he's a tall, thin lad and holds his hands high, is they repetitively punch.
Yeah. And Ricky's using the ropes. He's using the ropes, he's leading back, he's playing the shots.
Not wasting any energy at all, you know. So what Beltran would have to do, in my opinion, is go in behind the jab, keep Ricky confused, up and down.
Ricky's hands are high.
Until he's close. Then he has to use angles.
We'll talk Beltran in a bit, but listen, Ricky's got a good shot ahead of him. It's going to be a good fight, Adam.
It is. Well, he's won 36 of 38, 12-year career, Ricky Burns. What a story, Anthony, the way he's turned his life around through boxing. Two-weight world champion. You'd never have believed it back in sort of 2006, 2007, would you?
You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have, but I'm sure he's made some changes mentally, physically, and he's corrected it. And look at him now, he's flying high, he's a brave heart, and I'm really rooting for him.
He has, but he keeps his life simple. He still has his Saturday shift in the sports shop, and he shuns the limelight despite the fact now he's meeting the famous people. You know, he's been around the new Scotland manager, Gordon Strachan, and, you know, he's treated as a real star up there.
Exactly, you know, for him to keep keeping his Saturday day job, that's priceless, you know. At least I know if I'm ever in Scotland, I can get a little discount as well. I've got all the respect.
He's a great guy. He's really down
really
to
humble.
earth, and you know, He's got this huge fan base as well. I mean, he packs them out. There's electricity when Ricky Burns fights.
You know, people see the same thing I see in him, as star, the future, a world champion, you know, a great ambassador, and that's why we're all supporting him.
I mean, they're saying that, you know, he may go on for a long time. Jim was saying to him that, you know, 2 or 3 more, 4 more years. At this level, though, they're all hard fights.
Oh, honestly, you know, even now I'm looking at him thinking these guys at the top of their game have got it tough. They're working hard, but he's disciplined, it seems. You know, as you said, he's had it tough. He's changed his life around, and that climb up the mountain, I'm sure he doesn't want to let go of that anytime soon.
Is he good enough to beat Beltran and then maybe go on and unify the lightweight titles?
He's more than good enough to beat Beltran.
You really believe that?
He'll do the job.
Yeah. And can he unify beyond?
Yeah. Once you're there, you don't want to let go. It's hunger, it's determination. You know, as you said, he's had it tough. He's worked his way up the mountain, you know, bad performance, so he's coming out now, he's brushed that off. He said, what, I could still win underneath them circumstances. I'm going to get it right this fight, and I'm going to keep on progressing now. It's like a breath of fresh air for him.
Yeah, maybe the good times will continue to roll for Ricky Burns. Well, we've seen Raimundo Beltran spar with Manny Pacquiao at the wildcard a few times. He comes with ambition, having travelled a long way to get to this point.
I was born in Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico. My dad, when I was like 7 years old, my dad immigrated to the United States. When I was 16, we crossed the border as illegal. We jumped the fence. We got caught one time, but we didn't give up. As a good fighters we are, like, we tried again. We come here to stay. And since the 96, we're I get to Phoenix. From Phoenix, I went to Detroit, Michigan with Manuel Stewart a couple of years, and then go back to Phoenix, from Phoenix to LA, back and forth. That's when I met Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach. And lately, for the last 4 years, I've been living in LA. I've been down the dog since I was born, you know, so I'm used to it, you know, it's familiar to me, you know, so I like that, you know, I like it because it's more challenge. It made me fight harder, you know, and that's the way I like to fight and earn the people's respect. I like to get ready for the best of my opponents, you know, not for the weaknesses, because, I mean, you have to worry about what is best from them, you know, what's the best of them. And about the fight with Gonzalez, I don't focus on that, you know. I really respect my opponents. I respect Ricky Burns, and anybody can have a bad night, and that's the way I like to see it. So that's the way I train. I train hard for the best Ricky Burns on September 7th.
That guy sounds like he's talking the talk, but can he walk the walk? What's he got to do to beat your man?
Well, he's got to. I feel he's got to establish his jab early on. So he's got to try and beat Ricky to the jab. He can't have Ricky Burns think.
Bully him round the ring?
Yes. He can't have Ricky Burns think that he can't jab with him, because Ricky will just start to dismantle him.
Working to the body. Can he work to the body?
Oh no, he has to work to the body. I mean, there's no other way he can win, unless he has the silky skills that the Gonzalez guy had. I don't think he does.
So basically, he's got to bully Ricky Burns, work to the body, take the jab away from him, rough him up, make him unhappy.
Maintain a really high work ethic as well.
So quick jab, head and body, head and body.
Yes, all the time.
Remember, this guy has worked with the best. He's worked with the likes of Manny Pacquiao. He's been a top-class sparring partner, so he knows all the tricks of the trade.
Well, we'll soon find out, Johnny. If he knows that he can win, he will adapt a strategy and stick with it.
But he's very good at kidding with the body. He'll done with the body. Make Ricky make a mistake, boom, get in as well. We've seen it, you can see it in the footage.
Yeah.
Walks him down, bullies him. Is Ricky strong enough mentally to be able to deal with
most
that?
definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, you know. And you know, I think Ricky Burns is better when he has an opponent coming towards him.
So he's right in his face, he's trying to walk up, he's trying to push him, walk him down.
And Ricky will try and keep him here all night. At the end of the jab.
No mug, he's strong, he's bigger than weight, he's going to throw the shots from every angle because he thinks he's world title, he's mixed with the best.
Yeah.
So Ricky Burns then is going to keep him on the back foot.
Well, he has to fight back, and you know what's going to happen then? It's going to turn into a Burns.
So Beltran's working to the body. He's got to bully him, basically. Beat him to the jab. Push him round the ring. Make sure he owns the ring. Get into Ricky's head mentally.
Can he maintain that for 12 rounds, though? You know, we know that Ricky Burns can. Ricky Burns can do 15 rounds at that intensity without any trouble. So let's see if this guy can.
Okay, give me your prediction on this fight.
I think Ricky will win before the 12th round. I think it'll be a late stoppage or a landslide points.
He's strong enough to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'll see you Saturday. Have a good one, my friend.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
big shout, Adam.
To seeing you Saturday, Alex, and talk more about it. Now, one massive feel-good story, as we know, happened for British boxing in August. Our newest world champion is in the building. He's with us after the break.
When I was a fighter, I felt alive.
Jamie Moore wins the Northsdale belt outright.
The worst thing about retiring is you lose yourself. You've had the regimented lifestyle for 20 years, and then all of a sudden, it's gone. How do I replace the buzz of being a fighter? I want to find out how my fellow fighters are dealing with life after boxing.
Interesting subject, isn't it? One of our new features. The Fighters Fighter Jamie Moore will be finding out where some of our past favourites are now. My favourites in the ring, of course, with one whose career is far from over.
Yes, I'm with the new IBF champion, Darren Parker. August the 17th is going to be go down in history, eh?
Well, it's a night I'll never forget, that's for sure. I mean, it's all starting to sink in a little bit now, but yeah, a special night.
What's life been like since?
I don't know, like I say, still really sinking in. I mean, I've been away with the missus and the little one, so I've had time to sort of let it all calm down a little bit, but it's been manic.
Okay.
But, I'm enjoying it all.
Let's talk fight. Did you stick to the game plan?
Nah, never. I just wanted it so much. I really wanted to win, and I mean, the game plan before the fight was pretty much to obviously stick to my boxing, but to double up our attacks. I mean, he's good on his footwork, Gil. He moves in and out of range well, and when you try to attack him, he takes a step back, so it was about doubling up. But as you can see, I just got a bit carried away. I mean, I wanted it so much, and I started loading up and started wanting to trade with him, but that was just my desire and my will to win that sort of took over, to be fair.
Do you not think that fast start that we don't normally see from you shocked Gear because it shocked us in the studio?
Bit, yeah, I think so. And obviously this hurt.
Yeah, that shot there, you know, we were counting, get up, son, get up. What was going through your head? What got you off the floor?
Mixed emotions, really. You know, I just, like I say, my will to win, my desire, I just wanted it so bad. I've never wanted anything like that. I wanted that title. You know, it's been 19 years I've been boxing for, and it's been a mad journey, but I really wanted to put the icing on the cake.
Do you think if there wasn't so much at stake, you'd have got up?
Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I'm so glad. I don't know what got me up, who helped me, but I'm so glad they did, because I'm a happy man.
Game was pretty strong. He was pretty aggressive, trying to walk you down, press you with the feet. He was smart with that, wasn't he?
We knew that. So what we spoke about before, and holding the centre of the ring, and he was always going to move back. So it was about stepping in with the attacks. And you know, second half of the fight, obviously once I got put down, it was trying to get back to what we spoke about before, doubling up the attacks, holding the centre of the ring, and sticking to my boxing. And in glimpses, I did do that. But then again, the will to win, etc., kicked in again, and I started getting a bit macho and letting the punches go and trading with him. But just wanted it so bad.
There was something very. There was something very different about you, your attitude in this fight. Towards the back end, did you think you had the fight?
Yeah, I did. I mean, at the end that wasn't me just putting on the front. I honestly believed I'd done enough to win the fight. I mean, every fighter, you know yourself, Johnny, when you at the end of the final bell, whether you're an amateur or in a professional, you have a gut feeling if you've done enough. And to me, I really believed I'd won the fight. So regardless of if I'd have got it on the judges there, I'd proved to myself that I was worthy of being a world champion. Show
me what you did. We're in the ring, you're here. Show me what you did in the ring. What was it, your game plan? So it was trying to press you with the feet.
It was to hold the centre of the ring, because we knew we didn't want to be backed off. He was good in his feet. So it was about doubling up our attacks. We're getting off the jab. And then when he stepped back, then pouncing again, because if I'm holding the centre of the ring...
so you took the space away from him?
Took the space away from him, and then he's only got somewhere to... You know, he's only going to go back on the ropes then, and then it was about letting the shots go.
It was like two bulls in a pen. He was trying to push you, so when he pushed you, you stood there and kept your feet. But then when he tried to get a breather...
I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I should have done what he was doing. Well, I should have been getting out of range and then back on him, but instead of that, I'd put my hands up and trying to, you know,
and that's what shocked him, because you could see he was trying to get his position to let the shots go. But you were fighting fire with fire.
Exactly, and it all goes down. I mean, that wasn't the game plan as such. It was my will to win, my desire. I just wanted it so badly. I keep saying that, but it really did. I mean, the game plan worked to an extent, but it was my passion that got me involved in them.
It's like there was a magnet attached to you, because wherever he moved around the ring, you stalked him. You bullied him. You pushed him.
I mean, that was part of the plan, to close the space, because we knew he was awkward. That was one thing I noticed with Daniel. He was a lot more awkward than I thought he was going to be. It was quite a hard knack to catch him without getting really close to him. I mean, to outbox him was quite difficult, and I thought, you know, I'd quite easily beat him in that department.
Was he more skillful than you expected?
I expected him to be skillful, but a lot more trickier. I mean, he's got the amateur pedigree like myself, you know, he won the Commonwealth Games in 2002 at welterweight. He was a good fighter, good amateur pedigree he brought into the pros. So we knew he was going to be skilled, but it was just that awkwardness that you can't gauge until you get in there with someone. And, you know, again, the passion and the will to win just got me close to him, like you said, a magnet, and I just started, you know.
It was a big fight, and life must have changed for you massively. Got off the plane, then what did you walk into?
Stamford Bridge. I mean, this was fascinating. You know, I've sat in that stand. I'm a season ticket holder at Chelsea, so I sit there watching 41,500 people cheer for the players, but then actually doing what they did, walking out on the pitch and getting that. You know, that ovation was unbelievable.
Did they cheer for you?
Yeah, they were singing at the champion.
Even New Way fans?
Fair play to Aston Villa. They got up and they were clapping and cheering. And, you know, I said it beforehand, I really, really felt as if I had the nation behind me in that fight. And just that, for example, proved that, you know, the away supporters Villa, you know, stood up and they were fantastic.
Listen, you nearly got all those into tears in the studio, and I think you did a massive thing. I don't know anybody that didn't want you to win. Special presentation. This is by a guy called Steve Howe. Steve Howe.
Unbelievable.
And, beautiful.
That's unbelievable.
This is yours. Please don't start crying.
Really, I'm telling you, that's unreal, unbelievable. I'm buzzing.
Adam, have you got any Kleenex, because you're going to start blubbering?
I'll tell you what, it's a great picture, isn't it? It's a great likeness, isn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Picture.
Anthony, you've known Darren for so long, for your Finchley connections. I mean, how did you feel when And the New came out?
You know, it puts the light on it, you know, it's priceless. Priceless for him, priceless for me, knowing what maybe I could go on to achieve. I know I don't want to take any limelight away from Darren, what he's achieved, but it's just an inspiration for every fighter that's coming through, you know. I'm a prospect and I'd love to be where he is.
And another great boxing story after the heartache that he's gone through as well, Darren. Yeah. It's motivation and inspiration, isn't it?
That's it.
For you to go forward and others throughout the next few years.
Gives me purpose in my boxing career.
So tell me now, the transition from amateur to pro. We're all waiting for your debut, October the 5th at the O2, should be some night. What have you changed? You've chosen Tony Sims, haven't you, as the trainer?
That's correct, yeah. So I've changed my trainer, I've changed my my runs, they're more intense, the amount of work I'm doing, the discipline, and it's more one-on-one, more discipline really for me.
So talk us through training sessions now and your day.
I'm up at 6, you know, so I'm out of the house by 6:30, so I can start my training by about 7. You know, getting to where I need to get to, the track, warming up, start by 7. I could do anything from maybe like 7 threes on the track, which is 3 minutes of hard sprinting, 1 minute rest, non-stop. Then we've been doing so many rounds on the bags, pads, shadow boxing, getting everything correct. Even when it's correct, it's not good enough. You've got to get it right 5 times.
And sparring, taking your lumps and bumps already.
So this is me and my cousin, you know. We had a few rounds together. This was just a warm-up, and he came in like he had been training for a world title. What shocked me, he's landing a few heavy shots.
Family business, this.
Family business, you know. I think I owe him some money from last year that I didn't pay. And, he's taking it out on me. But it was great.
Little blood to the nose there.
This is what it's about, you know, blood, sweat and tears. And Darren proved it as well, passion. I'm passionate for it, and I'm ready to give everything.
What's Tony saying about the adaptation as you enter your first professional fight?
He's noticed some of my strengths already, and then he's just got me working on these things. Larry Holmes, look at his jab, look what he done. You know, flowing, letting your shots go, move and again, move and again. Don't break your rhythm, always build on it. As Darren said, go once, go twice. As they attack, move off, counter, go again, and it's building up that stamina now.
Is it a new diet, a new regime, the whole package now that you need to go forward?
Yeah, I think I need to get it right early on, because who knows how fast my career or how slow it's going to go, but as long as I've got the foundation strong, I think I'll be off to a good start.
Well, you'll be seeing plenty of Anthony on your Sky screens this year. He'll be involved at some stage with Sky's exciting new Saturday morning show, Game Changers. And his former GB colleague, Natasha Jonas, is a special guest on Game Changers this weekend. Natasha, also part of our coverage this season. We'll bring you different voices stateside, including a ringside out there. It's all about Mayweather-Alvarez next week in the world of boxing. We'll be previewing it here on the set. For now, our thanks to Anthony and to Darren. Don't miss a Ricky Burns special show ahead of his fight with Raimundo Beltran. We're off to Glasgow, Johnny.
Yes, I can't wait. It's going to be an electric atmosphere and another entertaining night. Burns night, that is.
Bring it on.
Ricky Burns now pushes the pedal down. Wonderful work, sweet combinations. And here comes the storm from Ricky Burns. And Ricky Burns, too fresh, too young.